Good evening. Welcome to my little stream. I'm Val. I go by they, them. There we go. I can say it myself. Today is our Death Stranding Sunday, which is Sunday, and we play Death Stranding. Last day of my vacation. I'm distracting myself and pretending that I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I do, and since I have to get up a little bit earlier, I thought I'd also start early to even that out. And we haven't done a lot of story in Death Stranding in a while. We are mostly working on 5-starring every person we meet. And as always, I have no idea where we are and if we have any order. But we're gonna check that. I think we know. I know where we are actually. Okay, we got something for the collector. Oh, we are in South Knot City. I thought we were in Mountain Knot City. I think we're also working on finishing up these roads. No, wait, we are in Mountain Knot City. And we have to, I think, go like up here to connect these bits of road. That's what I had wanted to do. Could be that those orders are auto orders with our little robots. Check on loop, as always.
Tired, huh?
Oh, me too, bud. Me too. Alright, I think we let him have a shower last time, so he's good to go. He is almost done.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
Ooh, there's a recovery. How do I know that the order that I'm currently on is a bot order? I don't know. I think these people also still need to be 5-star. Actually, let's check that first. What's our current status over here? We still need the Timefall farm, I believe. Yeah, we're close. Good evening, almost. Hi, Reese. Check on the sounds call. Oh yeah, and there was a racetrack that we could build, but we're not gonna do it. Okay, got those, got this, we got the cosplayer. Just double checking real quick who we have and who we don't have. We do need the collector, but he's a little bit annoying to get you. The racetrack was never a thing in the base game. That makes sense, because I was like, what the hell is this? And what exactly am I supposed to race with? The vehicles aren't that fast. This guy will have to keep an eye out for us. We have recently done a pizza delivery. But the level hasn't increased. Oh, you can unlock a sporty car. Well, maybe we'll go back sometime, but we need all the resources for. I wanna do this road here. That would be awesome. So really over there we only need the collector and the timefall farm. There's 2 from the distribution center, from the weather station, South Nod. Okay. Well, yeah, and then we need like everyone that's on this side of the hill, the mountain. It's not a hill; it's a mountain. To unlock the roadster, the player must receive an S rank in one of the track's roadster circuits. Oh, I don't know how hard that is. Who's to say? Why is it always being annoying about the online mode? Okay, climb materials. Okay. Now, who was on... Oh, wait. Do we have to go... I think we have to go there first. Ooh, the Mountaineer is pretty far. Doctor's very easy to get to. Let's see if we can upgrade something there. How are you doing? How are you doing? I am doing pretty well. I just came off playing the Claire Obscure Expedition 33 thing for like 14 hours in the last 2 days. So I've been enjoying it a lot. It's a very good game, but by God, I have not stopped crying since I started this game. They're like, what's the most heartbreaking story we can think of? Let's do that. And then worse things happen. So I fully expect everyone to die by the end. It's that type of game. That's why I wanted to mention it when you asked about it. I was like, ooh. Ooh, just only want to play it more. Good, it is good. I learned that I didn't bother checking what the combat is like at all, which is very me. It relies very much on being able to dodge and parry and that sort of thing, and so I had to do it on easy mode now. But easy mode has been working out pretty good, so I'm happy. But if you're not a total klutz like me, normal might also be okay. Oh, I read that as Dark Souls 2 for some reason. I'm like, isn't that already? Death Stranding 2 releases... When is it gonna come out? Will we be able to finish Death Stranding 1 before that? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Unless it's maybe at the end of the year. 26th of June. Yeah, I don't know. It's possible. I don't know. I mean, we could just do like main story stuff, of course, and I can stop dicking around. Oh yeah, that region over there is also not very fun. Okay, I see the auto paper. But yeah, are they bringing out some sort of special edition? Did I already check that? I'm not sure. If there's something cool in it. But these days I feel like whenever there's a special edition, Jesus Christ, this needs so much. It's just sold out immediately by scalpers, and it's impossible to get. I think Resident Evil 8, I paid a hefty... No, it was Resident Evil 4 Remake. I paid a lot extra to get it from like an eBay seller in Italy. And I feel like there has to be a way to stop that from happening. But I guess they don't care. Which is sad. I just want to have my cool video game stuff. Okay, let's go back now and then we'll grab an order. And we need to check our equipment, actually. What we have with us and what we might need. Oh yeah, I was very much torn all day, like what do I do? There's only so many hours in a day. Clair Obscur has me absolutely hooked. I haven't played just 14 hours of a game, I think since Baldur's Gate 3 came out. Wow, it's just... the entire weekend it came out, I was doing nothing else. Like, I got up and with my coffee I started playing Baldur's Gate 3. And then I went to bed at like 1 a.m. and rinse repeat. That was a great time. That was a great time. So this is similar, so it's good. Great character design, great voice acting. Yay, thank you, Werewolf, for the little hat pat. Hello. Just rambling how much I love Clair Obscur. Oh yeah, I guess we can recover some winter clothes. Okay, what do I have with me? Oh yeah, I stole all the ingredients, so I can't make anything. Oh, that's not great. We'll live. D&D last night was like 3 hours of just sorting through items and then 1 hour of actual gameplay. That's awesome. Just strategizing who can use which item the best. I had a great idea for my D&D game. I already said it last stream, but I was very proud of it. Okay, we have a non-lethal software carrier, PCC, climbing anchor. A ladder could be pretty good. Anybody put a ladder? Yes, excellent. Oh yeah, we wanted to try like a piss grenade. Was Zero... No, that's the shower grenade. We'll take that with us. Dude. My D&D party. They were going for the druids, like, backstory arc thing. And they were going into a very small village ruled over by this dryad, essentially, which is the druid's ex-girlfriend. And I put an entire room in there full with loot. There was gonna be a magical, like, shamisen, I think. That would have been perfect for the bard. And they didn't go. I described the room, it's like full of treasures. And they're like, yep, nope, don't need to go in there. There was also backstory for the bard in there. Yeah. I'll probably reuse everything that they didn't find in there, but it was kind of funny that they also didn't even try to fight the dryad. I guess they did just come from an almost TPK, so they were a little bit cautious. Oh, your campaign is ending soon. Are you gonna have like a proper ending though? Or is it just, oh, people are moving away? Because that's always the saddest part. It was too good sounding clearly. They thought something was up. They were suspicious of everything in that village, which was very fair because, you know, ruled over by an enemy who has mind controlled everyone in that village. So, yeah. Still, that was one hell of a room. Bunch of spell scrolls, gems, pretty outfits. The petrified statue of the bard, one of the bard's ex. He has like, we're doing this evil exes thing, where his ex-boyfriends show up sometimes, and I'll definitely have another one need to show up soon. I wanted to make one. They all entered, like, they had a meeting of the evil ex-boyfriends, right? And they're like, okay, we're gonna try and find him again, and then whoever like wins gets to be his boyfriend again. Of course, they didn't ask Now about this at all. The bard's name is Now. Yeah. So they've been showing up and causing some trouble every so often. As just a totally unserious bit of the campaign. But it's not D&D if you can't put in something silly every so often. It's just the end of the campaign as planned. That is sad, but I hope it's gonna be a good ending. I've only ended 2 campaigns with like a proper ending so far. It was Waterdeep Dragon Heist, which in my case was White Marble Dragon Heist, because I put it in my setting, and then Curse of Strahd. One of your new bits of loot is kind of silly. What kind of loot you got? Oh, this is not good.
Almost there.
Is it like a rock of gravity or something. So that when you let it go, you know which way gravity goes. Okay, there's something up there. Oh, I should have checked what skeleton we're wearing.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Okay, a character has replaced one of his eyes with a set of artificial lenses. And the new loot is an eye patch with some abilities. So I now have an eye patch over my one normal eye. Awesome. I learned only very recently that pirates use the eye patch not because they were missing an eye, but so that they would have one eye that's used to the dark, so when they go below deck, it's not weird. And I'm like, how has no one told me this before? No! Oh! Oh, our first death! It's the first death. Let's go. That was so stupid. I don't even know what I have to do. I have to follow the strand. Just repatriate. Oh yeah, and he has a baby in his stomach for some reason. That's showing his ass. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. What am I picking up? Oh, am I back up there? Okay, let's try and not do that again. I want the most cyberpunk D&D character you have? No, that's too cyberpunk. I think we need a sticky gun, but I don't have a sticky gun. Okay, how the fuck? Is it? Well, we could go further up and put a climbing anchor down. See, I don't know if using an eye patch would actually help with that, though. Well, I don't know. I never tried it. I don't... Wait, I probably do have an eye patch, because I got a Hua Chang cosplay from somewhere. No, I didn't mean to do that, but we kind of ended up where we needed to be. Is it just the one thing? Okay, it's just the one package apparently. That's good. That's good. Since pupil dilation has both direct and consensual responses, it responds to light being shown in the eye in question or in the other eye. So the covered eye would still dull it even if... Maybe you're just smarter than the pirates back in the day, you know? Who knows? I'm quite the booty seeker myself. God, I need a ba-dum boom sound effect for some of these. Oh, that's the end. Oh, can we let go and not die? And we do have a climbing anchor. did that package even end up over there? Oh, well, I don't have to get it. Where's my car? There's my car. Well, do you think they'll give me a bonus for almost dying? As in, I laid my life down for these clothes, I think, for this package.
Let's roll.
God, I hope I can. I hope I can stay positive. It's very hard to stay positive when I think about my day job. But hey, at the very least, I managed to finish the commission that I was working on. That's an accomplishment. People will be like, oh, what did you do on your vacation? And I'll be like, nothing. Played a bunch of video games. Which I enjoy, but a lot of like normie adults, they're like weird about video games still, you'd think, in this day and age. Where pretty much everyone plays a video game or other. You know, but still some people are weird about it. Fucking normies, right?
Gotta stretch my legs.
I don't know how else to describe those types of people. I don't know. I'd kind of think of myself as fairly normal, you know, aside from the depression and stuff, but I don't know, you'll be trying to talk about, oh, I played this video game. Like, how would I even explain to like, even the person I get along, like, very well with, the game I was playing. So you know there's these people and they die every year when a number appears. And then there are other people who are trying to stop that from happening.
All weapons begin decontaminating soon. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
She wouldn't even know what turn-based combat means. Which I would think is pretty self-explanatory, but... Okay, this better give us like a huge boost.
Look, I'm sorry to impose on you once again, but we wouldn't ask if it wasn't important.
Which I haven't done in a while, is binge a book
You really
in a single day.
take care of everything. I mean, honestly, you'd be hard-pressed to call this anything less than...
I ordered, so it has 4 parts, and I had the first one with a voucher I got from my mom. And then I ordered 2, 3, and 4. Guess what arrived yesterday? 3 and 4. And maybe tomorrow I'll get volume 2. But now they're like here, and I'm like, I can't read this shit because I don't have the right volume. I do have that Reverse Mermaid bookmark though, which is pretty epic, I have to say. You know, it's a fish top half, and then the bottom half is human legs. It's fucking hilarious.
Thanks, Sam. You're...
And they drew the butt like really nice and shiny.
Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Okay, how do I recharge the battery? This truck is looking like ass. Guess we'll have a little rest. The book is called The Disabled Tyrant's Beloved Pet Fish. And it's great. It's the exact opposite of what Clair Obscure is, where everything is sad, and in the book nothing bad happens. Like, at all. It's just silliness, it's romantic stuff. Yes, he's a fish. And yes, it's romantic. Don't ask.
Good morning, Sam. Blood
I need to read more. I've been neglecting that lately, and my unread books are piling up. Me too. Me too. I just got that because the bottom in the game in the novel is very, very cute, and I had to have the book. I didn't even plan on reading it, but then I started and I couldn't stop because that's how fun it was. Better Cultivation novel. It's not very high fantasy, but it's also set in that sort of time period. So it's like ye old China. And the main character gets transmigrated. That's like I guess a genre of novels. The same thing happens in the Scum Villain self-saving system. So basically he gets beamed from the modern world into the novel he was reading. But in this case, he gets turned into a fish. And he has to capture the heart of the tyrant. And apparently they end up having 5 children somehow. Which 4 of them he does in like fish form. I read ahead because I didn't know it was gonna be like MPreg or whatever. Is this game worth playing? Absolutely. When I saw it, it looked boring, but I heard it is really good. I think it's weird because the main mechanic is you're delivering packages, right? It doesn't sound exciting, but it is actually very fun. Plus, there is so much weirdness in this game.
I got my hands on something special.
For example, Mads Mikkelsen.
I might later check.
Thank you so much for following. Let's go. We've exceeded my goal. I have to make a new goal.
Toast
Thank you so much.
to Lisa. And to you.
Thing is that it's very hard to explain at this point what it's about, I guess.
Not bad.
It's sort of essentially post-apocalyptic. But like in this universe, when people die, they sort of explode. It's not great. So a lot of people have splintered, and we're trying to bring everyone together again. Kumbaya style. So we're like pretty far into the game, but we're also just taking the Sunday to chat and hang out and be chill. We're talking about books. I'm reading a boys' love, a Chinese boys' love book right now, which is very silly. I've got a whole trilogy of books based on an unfilmed Gary Anderson screenplay to get through. The last volume in a Forgotten Realms trilogy to finish. Don't know who Gary Anderson is, but that sounds cool. Let's see, what can we take on? Did we need to do the photographer too? I'm trying to like max out everyone you can have. 5 stars. Okay. So we haven't done any story in quite a bit. Okay, doctor still needs to. Okay, photographer 2, and then we can go back here. Get a little bit of materials on the way, perhaps. Okay. The guy who made Thunderbirds, Captain Scarlet, and a bunch of other puppet and live-action sci-fi shows. Oh, those. Yeah, I know those. Legendary Aqua Vitae whiskey. No, we're not gonna go to hard menu yet. Gonna be in. Every time we play this game, I'm like, this game has too many menus. Just has too many menus. How do I say your username, by the way? Can I just call you Zinky? Or hey you? Work.
Have a pleasant journey.
Yeah, so I do have to go to the office tomorrow when the book is being delivered, and I'm gonna... they do often come in the evening, so if I'm very lucky, I can get it when I'm home from the office.
There we go.
Because boy, I'm so hyped to keep reading. I think they're gonna kiss soon, and I'm like on my... sitting on the edge of my seat, like, oh my god, they're gonna kiss! Oh, you're downloading it! Yeah, let's go! It's very cinematic. You can easily spend so much time in this game. It's also beautiful driving through the landscape, you know, as long as you're not being assaulted by evil monsters. I've been wanting to check how many hours we played this. But the PlayStation 5 menu is extremely confusing. I don't know where to do that.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
Hello, Sam. It's a pleasure to see you again. Excellent.
Was that Claire Obscure you were talking about earlier? Yes, I was. I got it yesterday, and I have 14 hours on it since then. Because, you know, I don't have volume 2 of the book to read, so I had to get something else. So much for playing Oblivion Remastered. I played that for how long? I can just check. Is it under Elder Scrolls? The Elder Scrolls. I played 2.2 hours in that, and it was so expensive.
Oh, by the way,
Whereas Claire Obscure was just €45.
you're more than
Yeah.
welcome to it.
To Elder Scrolls, which was 64 in the deluxe version. Because I wanted the soundtrack. I bet that'll come in handy for D&D. High capacity blood bag. Sure. Put it in the trunk. How come my gun just broke? Is that a thing? Didn't realize that was a thing. Okay, we have an all-terrain skeleton.
Do remember not to neglect your health.
Claire is such a good game. I've been playing it. Yes. I just started Act 2.
Please access delivery terminal.
But I won't say any spoilers. It's an amazing game. I love it. You're playing Oblivion Remaster, but it's been a reminder that I really need to upgrade my CPU and motherboard. Oh my god. Yeah. I heard... I didn't have a problem. I guess my computer's still holding up. So I was well, not surprised to hear that it has some performance problems, because you know modern gaming that's
Order assigned.
So someone described Claire Obscure as what if Persona was extremely French. They are very French. Even in the English dub, there's some mon ami and whatever. I don't speak a single word of French, so... Okay, we need to go... How did we get there last time? Perhaps over here. I do like the aesthetic though, it's gorgeous. The characters are gorgeous. I don't know if there will be romance in there, but I'm sensing a little bit of lesbian. Just a little bit. And if they're not gonna do it, you know, I was thinking about drawing a couple of characters. So who's to say if they're gonna be smooching in those movies? Someone else said, so better on gay people, but what? Better on gay people, but much worse than teenage girls? I'm not sure what that means.
Someone's happy.
Ooh, he said the thing.
Beginning scan. Scanning. Weapons restrictions lifted.
You do get 3 feet though. The character Luna wears no shoes the entire game. So you know, in case someone is into that. Oh, the Frenchness. I like the word too, Frenchness.
Someone's happy.
I did get there are these like challenge enemies. Some of them are a bit silly. They are mimes. And when you defeat them, you get like the Frenchiest outfit you can possibly imagine. Which is like high-waisted, black pants that are kind of loose. And then it's a white and black striped shirt. And a red beret and sunglasses. And they have a baguette strapped to their back. And I'm missing one. I may have missed one of the enemies, but if you get all of them, you can have your entire party run around in that outfit with the baguettes on the back. And they have a toggle where the customization stays in the cutscenes, so you can make the very dramatic cutscenes very, very silly looking, if you want to do that.
There goes me, demon.
I want the Frenchest RPG you have. No, that's too French. No, I honestly genuinely love it. I think it's a French dev studio, right? Just lean into what you know. Also, they're not taking it seriously, which is always a bonus, but at the same time, it's very serious. The actual story. But, like, they have the Eiffel Tower in there, but it's like the tip of it is melted. So it's like, it's having some performance problems. I wonder if they did that so... Although, no, there is a sign that says, like, Eiffel Tower in French. So I don't think they're trying to avoid copyright. Oh god. Okay. No. And up. I've heard a lot of good things about it. Yeah, I didn't expect it to be that good, I guess, but it is. Not all writers who use subtext are cowards. Not all, some. I mean, I don't think there would, for example, there would have to be romance in the game. Just given the... Also just the story. Who's got the time, you know, when you're trying to save the world?
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Oh, and Shadowheart is in it. From Baldur's Gate. Her voice. She's killing it. Charlie Cox too. I mentioned it in the Discord. But not every, like, movie actor
Delivering cargo.
is a good voice actor. But he's doing a great job. Also because he doesn't really sound like...
Hey, Sam.
Where I'm like, oh, that's Charlie Cox.
Never thought I'd receive a delivery in such excellent condition.
So I need to replay Baldur's Gate 3 at some point solo. I've never played it with anyone, to be honest. Oh, multiplayer fucked up my romancing of Shadowheart. No! I'm doing an Astarion playthrough and I'm romancing Gale. And God, is it sappy. And it's so cheesy. I love it. I love every second of it.
Look, it's kind of
You got big spoilers for her story. Yeah, it's hard to avoid, I think, because like everyone is playing it. Jesus, is it more resins that I don't fucking need? I'm shaking my head at you, lady. Oh, we didn't check the doctor for what we can steal from him. Oh no, one of the people I was playing the game with on multiplayer just spoiled it. No!
get to meet
The
again.
betrayal! The betrayal, oh my god.
Good work.
Although I have, by accident,
Please access delivery.
spoiled something for someone. I felt so bad. Oh my god. I didn't think I'd care at the time, but now I'm sad. Yeah. I mean, I feel like Shadowheart is like the main character of the game. She has like the biggest... Just the biggest story to follow. Oh, I'm gonna need to... Keep forgetting about materials. More resin? You shouldn't have, honestly. But you gotta say it very passive-aggressively too. When have I ever needed resin? The roads need metal and ceramics, and that's all I've been building. Oh, I think I already fleeced her. I don't know how long it takes for this stuff to regenerate. Like, is it me driving around? Or do I have to rest in the private room for a while? I do have to say, between the Astarion Gale, they are very white together. I don't know how else to explain it. The way they talk, act, they're very white. But they are a good couple in the sense that I think they will have a great time just sitting together and gossiping about other people that are passing by. And one of these days, I definitely have to go for Halcyon. Because Vali would. Vali is my Hear This VTuber guy. My OC. And he would totally fuck a bear. I'm just saying. He's a little gremlin. Kinda couldn't stand Gale. I love him. There's really a character I don't like. We got rid of him anyway. Did you make him explode? I think it's very dangerous after the certain story point. You just kind of get that button and you can make him explode at any time, but then it's also game over. Like, who just put that there? And I want to say it's a bonus action too. To be fair, I feel like one of the reasons I didn't like Gale was because certain aspects of him reminded me of myself. That's fair. Although you should not be hard on yourself. I just mind probed him and he got annoyed. Wow. You just put your mental little tentacles in there. I forgot to buy the tentacle asset. I keep meaning to. Yeah, but then the game came out. Very obscure. And I got very, very distracted. What? The dude has similar traits to myself. I can't stand him. If a woman has similar traits to myself, I fall in love. I don't know what that says about me. I'm no psychologist.
Sam Porter Bridges.
Actually, that's it. That's the whole. I'm no psychologist. What's this say? Probably says something good about you. Not sure how, but, you know, trust me. Trust me.
Hey, Sam. You made it, huh? That's a relief. I gotta say, that was one fast delivery. Crazy fast.
Yeah, I'm just that good. Also, I have a car now, so I don't really need 45 minutes to get from point A to B. Ew, we're getting close. We got 4 stars now. Yeah, okay. To be fair, I don't know how many women I've met who are that similar to me though, so I don't have good sample size.
You know, I still can't believe we got.
Just thinking, what personality traits do I have? I couldn't say that like anyone I know is similar to me. Like not in a good way. I think they'd be weird if they were like me. Oh, that rookie porter. Should we do that, maybe? Ah, he weighs 69 kilos. Nice. Could probably drive all the way here and then to walk all this way. Wait, do we have anything else? Oh, we can bring this by on the way there. The V thing, I don't think I'm gonna do it. It just unlocks some cosmetic, I think. Some cyberpunk thing. Things I definitely feel like I have a lot of female psychological traits. I mean, like I mentioned before, I've literally been diagnosed with female autism. There's gendered autism. I know it. Yes, I was gonna say I know it can present differently for different people. I guess that could be gender. That's interesting. So autism that presents itself as it typically does with women. It's just... I don't want to say it's weird. Maybe a little bit funny that they call it. Oh, you have female autism. When you say it like that, it just sounds kind of weird.
Order assigned.
I don't know if that's exactly how they phrased it. Let me check. Okay, yeah. I always wonder, I wish there was like a magic wand you could swing without having to do too much work, and they'll be like, yeah, you have X, Y, Z, and you can manage it by doing these certain things. I don't know. Because I feel like some ADHD symptoms could fit me, but others just don't. So I'm like, eh. I always hear from everyone else, it's like, oh, it's super hard to get a diagnosis. And then I'm already like, ugh. Autism spectrum condition with a female presentation, not just for females. It's very interesting wording. But I guess today we learned that that's a thing. See, we learn things on this stream.
Okay.
Probably should have saved that for the other roles. I'm too... I just love the little sequence where the road gets built. It's very addictive. Where's the next one? Is that the next one? Drop off some metal. Oh, that road goes like through the entire mule territory. It's probably just faster to go around. Okay. Because it's not very difficult to navigate. Unlike the damn snow. Building the roads is very satisfying. It is. And then you can just noom past. Saw a girl with a piercing set that had a chain going from her ear to her lip. I think I've seen from like ear to nose. That does look very bad. I thought that shit would be cool if I wasn't way too paranoid that I'm gonna trip and get hung up on something and then I rip out my like lip or nose.
I wonder if anyone's watching.
I thought about that like once and then it's over. I can't do it. I can't do it. So shout out to that girl. She's braver than I am. Oh yeah. I'm sure it does, but it also sounds like a horrible accident waiting to happen. Exactly. I feel like the odds are super low though, but yeah.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
I really gotta start contacting some tattoo artists that I liked. Cause I gotta get a tattoo again, man. It's been way too long. When did I get my last one? Has to be very many years ago. Always worried about that if I was to replace my heart with a Berlin heart.
Delivering cargo.
What's a Berlin heart?
Oh, you're here. Good. You're one of a kind. You know?
Yeah, you're thirsty for Sam. I know, I know. Who is it? Get in line, girl. Okay, we got 4 stars. Oh, I didn't mean to give that away.
You'll come back again soon. Right, Sam?
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
Like a pump that can replace your heart, but they're often actually external. Just connected to tubes that go inside of it. Yeah. But they just have like zip tie-esque things holding the tubes on. Oh, that's making me like, ugh. Is this urgent? Could do this. Wonder if don't have a time limit on the mission we're do. Yeah, we're not using actual guns. Because if you did kill someone, we'd have to go all the way to the incinerator. And with the way things go south for me, I would have like 10 corpses I needed to
Time limit set.
get there. I don't know if I could put them all in my truck. But yeah, that sounds horrible. I hate that in movies when they are connected to medical equipment and they start ripping it out. Like, can you please not do that?
Lifted.
If you want, I can send you a video of one working later on, but you probably wouldn't want to. There is a bit of morbid curiosity that I have, definitely. And it is the worst. It is. I know it's just a movie, it's not, you know, actually happening, but God, that would have to hurt, right? Oh, it's this. We're gonna have to catch this shit in the water again. Ah, see, I need a sticky gun for that. No, too far away. Or? Get it! Yes. At least BB's having fun. I mean, Lou. I keep forgetting that he has a name now. I think that's it. Speaking of movies, you guys watch anything good lately? I just started rewatching Agatha All Along. Oh my god, I totally forgot. I meant to keep watching Mysterious Lotus Casebook in my vacation and I did not watch a single episode. Wow, good job, me. Guess I've been wondering how many parts of my body I could realistically replace. Does that kind of heart have like a benefit, or is it just, you know, your heart kind of crapped out? And that's the best technology we have at the moment. The hardest ones would be liver, bone marrow, and lungs, beside brain. Lungs are really gross when they're not inside the body. One of the channels I watched, they were cooking something with pig liver, I think. And she took like a straw to blow air into it. And I was like, you know, usually I would try pretty much anything. But that just kind of made me uncomfortable to look at. Are there any organs you wouldn't eat? Well, I don't like liver. I don't like stomach. Those are the two that I've tried. The stomach was kind of by accident because my Spanish was crappy and I just ordered something off the menu and I didn't know it was stomach. That was not fun. I had beef heart, which is, I mean, it's just a muscle. It just tastes like beef. Very delicious. I had beef tongue.
Hey, Sam. It's great to see you again.
You can get that with a lot of like K-barbecue or Chinese barbecue places. They'll often have tongue. But organs generally are not really my thing. You've watched Night of the Zoopocalypse. Blu-ray restorations of Russ Meyer's movie. What is Night of the Zoopocalypse? Is it a silly one? It sounds a little bit silly. And yeah, I've not had haggis before because it has, you know, organs in it. Not a huge fan. Still need to try tripe. Heard that some yakiniku places do that. I think tripe is
It's kind of pathetic.
what I had. And it's part of the stomach, right? The stomach lining or something?
I understand if you don't want it, of course.
Both ends of acceptable in polite comedy spectrum there. My, can this woman stop giving me resins? I do not want your resins.
You'll come back.
Hi, Flo.
Right, Sam?
How's your Sunday going?
New order available. Please access delivery.
I'm just getting unreasonably mad at this woman. It's probably like she she doesn't want it, right? So she keeps giving it to me. Stupid lady and her stupid resins. Okay, no, we're actually doing something right.
Bye for now, Sam.
It's a comedy movie based on an idea from Clive Barker. That name sounds familiar. But a bunch of zoo animals being turned into gooey zombies by a meteor and the remaining animals have to survive. I kind of want to see that. That sounds fun. Ooh, I wonder if we can drive up here. How's this looking? That looks like it could maybe work. To be Hero X, what is that? Oh, we're gonna have to put some cargo away when we get him. Because I think he has to fit on our back.
Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
It's a new Chinese anime that has a strong reception. Oh, I do still need to watch the Neja 2 movie. Which I didn't realize they were making a second one. But I haven't, you know, found where it's playing in theaters around here. You know what I mean? But I haven't heard of Maybe Hero X. I'll try and look into it, but then it's again... I've lately been watching only stuff that I can watch in the background, I guess, but of course if it's subtitled, I'll have to actually pay attention. That's the whole thing about Mysterious Lotus Casebook and me not watching it. Because I have to pay attention and read what they are saying. Especially because it's like a detective thing, otherwise I'll have no idea what's going on. Even though it's a Japanese anime, I feel like they might like a little generic romance. Got quite a mysterious story and it has gay guys. Well, I'm in. I am in. Oh, dude, we might have to build a generator. Oh. Okay, left, please. Left. Thank you. Sometimes you have to talk to it so it'll do what you want it to do. And then it still doesn't do what you want it to do. Aha. It's got a really cool... Okay, stop. Stop. Yeah, you go. 80s anime aesthetic. I do like that aesthetic. Stop sliding against the rock. Stop it. Okay? Can I park you here?
Okay.
Handbrake! Handbrake! Sam! Use the handbrake! Stop it! Stop it! Is it gonna keep rolling? Come on! Why does it not have a handbrake?
Okay.
We'll go over here and it stops. Stop. Stop! Why didn't these people build their bunkers in one of the flat parts of America?
Right on.
Dude, I wish I knew. They're on purpose building their shit in the most hard-to-reach places you can imagine. Okay, would you stop now? Thank you. I guess it would be a little bit too easy, like gameplay-wise, if if it was all flat, I suppose. Because the whole thing is that you know. You gotta go places. Exactly, so it's also harder for malicious individuals to reach them. Honestly, if you build the zip lines, this becomes tricky. I don't know, I can't use the zip line with a truck, so I'm always like... I don't know. Oh, because we have no chiral network coverage! This happens every time I want to build anything. Yeah, I don't. Whose fault is this, by the way? Can I see? UCA? UCA? These guys all join. Did she not join yet? Stop. She seems to have also joined. Some might be too far away.
There we go.
I think this is one of the prepper areas you haven't met yet.
Nice.
Yes, we haven't. I think if we go to Hartman's lab, we're gonna advance, and we haven't done that yet. Ooh, look at all these hands. Give me those hands. Delicious. Something for the doctor. There's something very pleasing
Okay, just a bit further.
about snow that hasn't been disturbed yet. Although we don't have this... They didn't put in that nice crunching sound it makes. Oh, we may not even be able to carry it, because we have to carry it first.
Nice.
Omni-reflector boots that were originally produced in very limited numbers, which command a high price as a result. They boast greater durability than the British boots. Special material cannot be fabricated using a chiral printer. We'll see. How are our boots doing? Oh, we have more chiral boots soon. They're gonna last us quite a while. Where is our guy? Should be somewhere around here.
I'm Sam!
You know, he could shout back to us. I don't hear anything. It's not. That was lost cargo, wasn't it? Okay, we have left the radius. I see a little bump. Or maybe this guy already died because it took so long to take the
Come on, let's get this
quest. Oh no, that's just cryptobiotes. Where is he? I don't think I've ever needed to really look that hard for someone or any car. Well, at least Sam is getting one hell of a workout.
There we go.
I was almost gonna say he should be ripped, but I guess unless you're specifically trained for it, I don't think you really get those huge muscles. Can you get up here? Hello! Anybody?
Sam,
Oh,
think you found our missing porter.
no?
Let's give them the help they need.
Bro, what am I missing? Oh, hi! He's not being shown. I actually have to find him. I feel like I was shown like a person when I pinged previously.
Good. Good. Let's get them back safe.
Okay, well we can carry this. No wait, I have a spot on my left side? Fuck it, we'll take the guy. We'll take the guy. He's important. Now let's see if I can find my truck. I would feel so awkward. Would you try to make conversation if you're being carried by Sam? You broke your leg or something and he came and rescued you and you're like, so how's the baby? Do you have any hobbies? That's the hard one. You try to like flirt with him. Oh, you must be so strong, Sam. I'm so impressed. But you know he's not the the chatting type of guy. So he'll just stonewall you and you're like, well, okay, now it's even more awkward than it was before.
Sorry, I'll try to make this quick.
See, I was thinking about that, but then I thought about how bad it would be if I was being carried by a woman and I flirted with her. Yeah, but in this world, everyone is super horny for Sam. Like, I feel like they're all trying to flirt with him, and he's always like, eh. Yeah, I guess. I wanted to bring it back myself.
You'll come back.
Right, blah blah blah.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
No can do, Sam. Structures can't be built that close together. You'll need to settle for a different spot outside the sensor ring.
Oh, I'd said this since.
Be careful, Sam. And come back soon.
Shut up, lady. Let me build my generator in peace.
Have a pleasant journey.
Dude looks so unhappy. I'm sorry, I'll be out of here real quick.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay, we have to away. Is there one down there? Okay, this should.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying IDs. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Construction complete.
Come on, let's roll.
Yeah, so next week I've been thinking, I think I will only do a spontaneous midweek stream
Restrictions lifted.
if I got like the mental energy for it. I do want to keep playing Silent Hill 3. I'm very hyped about it. Wish the drive to the office wasn't that far. I mean, it's only like 30, 40 minutes. Depends on traffic sometimes. But it drains me a lot. But I've been wondering, like, what other job I might want to do. I can't really think of something where I'm like, I want to do this job and I think it might be fun doing it. Like, the vacation has been fun, streaming a lot with you guys, hanging out.
Keep on keeping on.
Dude, streamers who can live off of this, they don't know how lucky they are. It has been fun. I'm glad you guys are also liking hanging out with me. I really appreciate that. Oh, thank you. The best pet buddy. Need to build myself a headset machine. Oh, more photographer. Okay. Why does she keep leaving her stuff lying around? That's like littering. Do I have yearly reviews for your job? Not really. We have... Where's the thing? We have twice yearly quote-unquote goal meetings where we're like discussing what are my goals for the next... Oh, that's not... For the next half a year. And if you reach those goals, you get your bonus, which I did get. So I'm like, actually, I should save probably a lot of that. But my boss isn't really involved in the day-to-day business. I don't think he really knows what I do, how I'm doing. So he kind of just asks, "Did you do that?" And I'll be like, "Yep." And then I give him like a suggestion what my next goal would be. It's always like, I like stuff that I do anyway, you know? And then we put that on there, and then part of the goal is also kind of how much money the company makes, which is not something I can directly influence. but it's whatever. I think the last year it was always at like 98%, and then you just get like 99.5% of the bonus rather than 100%, so it's not really, doesn't really make a difference. Oh, the photographer's doing it to give them a reason to visit her. That's true. I was gonna say, could you perhaps discuss potentially lowering your days in office? I don't think so. I think that would be a union thing. I think I would have to address that with our union. And they would have to negotiate with our bosses. But I'm pretty sure if I go and I'd be like, can we lower that? They'd be like, oh, but it's only 2 days a week. That's really low already. I guess I could try talking to someone about it. I don't know if that really has a chance of succeeding. I was like, what if I get...
Beginning scan.
Can I get a doctor to diagnose me as depressed enough that
All weapons will be
they have to give me more home office day? Can I make that work somehow? Probably not.
safe travels. Sam Porter Bridges.
Next goal, drive Bucktown off Temple. That is always on. Now that the commission is done, I'm definitely gonna draw some boys tomorrow during my break. Cause I still need to draw. I did a little raffle on my Blue Sky account. Really just an excuse to draw more boys. Because I made it a done May raffle. So you know, it's stuff I would kind of draw anyway. Somehow I don't think getting diagnosed with depression would isolate yourself further, but it's making me feel better when I don't have to go into the office. That's just the truth. Like, on this vacation, I finally had enough energy to do a little workout. I did 2 this week. And then I also went to that park. Which is stuff I haven't done in quite some time. I always have like 50 hair ties. But when I need one, it's not here. Could always break a leg. That's true. I always wonder that about like sort of voluntary surgeries. Because I know there's eye surgery you can get to improve your vision to a certain extent. And I was thinking of looking into that because I hate wearing glasses. Oh my god, I hate wearing glasses. Ooh, Typeful Optimized Soil. We need to go over there. That's pretty good. Let's do that one. But then when I have eye surgery, there's gonna be some time where I can't drive, right? Do I have to take like time off, or will the doctor be like, yeah, it's voluntary surgery, but I don't know how that works. I think they probably have to let you work remotely, but the time you'd have to take off, you'd have to take out of your paid leave. Yeah, for that it's probably... Although I'm not sure how long the recovery is, where you probably have to... There's a time where you probably won't be able to see very well, I would think. But the surgery itself is like a day. I don't think it's that super invasive. Although someone would have to drive me. That's always like a a big ask in my family. Like, oh, can you drive me from surgery?
Safe travels. Have a pleasant journey. Have a pleasant journey.
Keep on keeping on. Headed out?
Although we have Uber now and stuff like that. Okay, we can take a road like all the way to here, and then we have to cross over here. No.
Keep on keeping on.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Though asking them every so often, like I have XYZ, can I do home office there? Like, I had like a mole taken out in my armpit, which had 2 stitches, I believe. And I didn't know if that was going to be sore when driving or something. And I just asked him, like, yeah, can I, after that day, just do more home office? And it was okay. I just feel like I'm not allowed to ask too much. As long as it's only every so often. They'll be like, oh, well, yes, okay, we're gracious, you know? Pretty much, I'm gonna require that. Whenever I get a job will be remote. Yeah, from then on, like, either it has to be 5 minutes from my house, or fully remote, or like 1 a month maybe I could do. And I would definitely look for something that's closer to my house. I just don't see why, you know, where even now that everyone only has 2 days in the office, you know, you're never with your colleagues there, who you need to talk to. So even when I'm in the office, I use Teams to talk to people. And I don't know, it's just so useless. I do enjoy chatting with the most recent colleague that we got that replaced a guy that was like 100% negative. I realized whenever we talked, he was complaining about something. There was no other topic of discussion ever. And that got very annoying. You gotta be willing to ask, you know? Yeah. I did ask them at the beginning, and I thought, yeah, 2 days doesn't seem so bad. And now I'm like, ugh, big drive. Thinking alone of the gas money I'll save. Ew, who put in that color? Ew. Disgusting. Were you working remotely even prior to the pandemic, by the way?
Still got it.
Yeah, I think when my old company moved, so they used to be 5 minutes away from my house. And then the landlord was like, yeah, we're gonna not renew your rental contract. You guys are gonna have to move out. And I was the only one who was like, no, I don't want them to move to the city that's much nicer because it's further away. But I think that was the moment they finally gave in, because people had been asking for home office. They finally gave in to make that possible. So then we were already pretty much primed for the pandemic. Not gonna lie, I feel like the pandemic has kind of been net positive for work arrangements. I see a lot of people trying to get back to the office though. And I see that in like some job offers don't even show any remote days. Then some have a mixed thing. Some just say it very vaguely. I think I applied to Nintendo once. But they were like, this has to be in office. And I'm like, well, if you're ever looking for a remote product manager, you know, contact me. But of course they never replied. Because of course they wanted someone to be in office. Those are the job offers I'm ignoring. Yeah, I haven't applied anywhere yet. I applied to one thing, but I think that was also just fully remote. But they turned me down. Which I thought was very rude of them. Actually, that sounded very nice. At least they told me, so I'd know. I'm very lucky. I'm in a position where I have a family, home to live, and very competitive qualifications. That's awesome. Get the best job for you, because companies, they don't give a shit. You gotta like carve out the positive stuff for you. Otherwise they will... They'll take and take and take. They don't care.
Good morning, Sam.
They might pretend to. They don't.
Keep on keeping on.
I think that's probably the rarest thing. Having a company that actually cares. They will put stuff in their job offers or on their websites like, we're a family here. That's always, that makes me very suspicious. Because those are the places where I'll be thinking like, yeah. So you're gonna take advantage of people because they're family. Gotcha. Ooh, collector. I didn't run over it. Ooh, now look at that truck. That's a nice truck. I forgot to customize mine.
Beginning scan.
It's very sad.
ID. Verifying ID.
Okay.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Maybe I should buy this house from my mom, depending on how much she wants from it. And then I'll rent out the apartment below me for a horrendous price. And that's how I'll get rich. Of course, I'd have to pay off the house first. But get rich. And then I'd have to have no more. I'll be like, oh, this 40 square meter apartment, 1,000 euros. 2,000. A million. What you gonna do?
Okay, there you go, speed demon.
Okay, this is where we're going. Ooh, ceramics collector. I'm gonna be buying as soon as I can. I guess I could with a loan. My thing is, like, I never expected to still be alive at this point, so I only started saving money now. I guess I could have saved money earlier. Or invested some stuff. To me, it's a very weird feeling trying to think about the future, plan anything about the future. I feel like I don't want to be stuck with a loan. No, my brother was like, well, it's sort of like paying rent if you're having a loan and you own your house, right? Which I guess it is. Where was that bridge? I see. Hoping a job that a recruiter approached me about could prove fruitful. Fingers crossed, fully remote and very well paid. Fully remote, I'm gonna be so chill. Ooh, more collector stuff. Gotta collect the collector stuff.
Okay.
Gonna be curious whether in those 2 weeks I did ask for a raise, you know, because I was taking on more stuff. I wonder if there will be anything in my inbox. Probably not, unless they ask again. I'm only applying for fully remote roles. Yeah. Still. Fingers crossed for both of us. Let's go. Let's get that bread, as the kids say. Do we still say that? Let's get that bread. I feel like that's over. This guy is Alpha Omega. That sounds like it's some Alpha Omega shit, but said in like an Uwu voice. Uwu, I'm an Omega. Oh man, are we gonna see some BTs? It's been very chill lately. Once we have all those routes laid out. There haven't been too many of those. Well, why don't we get some bread? Because we haven't got any. I got some bread in my freezer. I can get some for you guys. It's still pretty good. We have this cool oven that will toast it up nicely. It's like it's fresh out the oven. I got a brownie mix, but I need to do more. It's like a pre-made mix. I'm starting with pre-made stuff. And then I want to get more into the science of baking, I guess. The stand mixer just has so many possibilities. And I want to make everything in the stand mixer. Also, it's just so pretty. Wasn't there a function where I can do something with those things? Oh, disable sensor port. Temporarily disabled. Cool. Oh, that one's hacked too. Is it all of them now? Damn. I think it just uses battery. Okay, where are we going? This way. Please do share my cake on Discord moving forward. Oh I wanted to make a cake, but I don't know which one yet. My brother was thinking about celebrating his birthday, which is next month. It's not too far actually, it's the 10th of May. I guess I should ask him what kind of cake he would want. I could learn to do some frosting and stuff. Oh god. Or like a buttercream. Not the... I don't like fondant very much. It's just very...
Bridges ID.
It doesn't have a nice texture.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
But buttercream, oh, I haven't had some in so long.
Right on.
Have a pleasant journey.
Okay, we need to repair our truck. Oh, hey, it's our old truck. Just slowly rusting away.
Delivering cargo.
Always a pleasure, Sam. Was it a rough trip this time?
Kinda, you guys don't have roads.
Look how much there is.
Ooh, is it gonna be... Yeah, let's go, let's go. Oh, this is perfect for this. It's so silly, but I like pressing the celebrate button.
Oh, before I forget, there's something we want you to have.
They're gonna be like, so we noticed you. You look very good. Do you want to join and have some beer with us?
Take care of yourself, Sam. And come back again anytime.
Yep.
Good work. New order available.
You know what? I'm gonna put the resins. You guys can have it. I don't need it. Okay, so I think the only one that's left here is the collector. Anything? No. No. We're gonna see if we can maybe find some stuff on the way and see if he has some missions for us.
Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions lifted.
It is pretty brilliant to use the time ball for farming, actually.
Okay.
See, that's the ingenuity of humans. They always come up with weird shit.
Your work is greatly
Like the otter would. I think we actually already... We 5-starred the baby. Can we see that somewhere? Sure, we have max baby stars now.
You asleep?
Lou looks happy. Ooh, that's the same size. Hell yeah. Remove. Fabricate. Battery. Oh, I guess yeah, you get patches for every guy you 5-star. Becoming slaves to the wheat? Thanks to the work we've done, we have bread and plenty of it. Let's go. They got that bread. And beer. You know, I'm just waiting for the next pizza email. Just like, Sam, we need pizza now. There's weird S&M. Okay, we were going to the cook. Okay, we'll see. Ooh, actually, we're also still needing to play more Lies of P. I guess I associate that with you now, werewolf. This is my Lies of P coach. Where's my... It's too many good games, what the hell? I don't know which to play! I guess we could stick like... Okay, if I do a spontaneous midweek stream, we'll do Lies of P. And stick with a Friday for Silent Hill.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Choices. There's also boys to be drawn. I think I will do that in my break tomorrow. It's just a little smooch that I'm working on. Or head smooch, so you know. The roughest of kinks. Speaking of kinks, I gotta draw some smut, man. It's been too long. People are gonna think, like, I'm wholesome. Or something. Keep getting choice paralysis every time I try to pick a game to concentrate on or finish Lies of P. I feel that. I think that's where we're at. First there's like no good games, and then all of a sudden it's like all good games. And I have so much stuff in my Steam library. I kept getting really cheap horror games, I'll be like, oh yeah, this would be good on stream, we can try this out on stream. Can't even stream all that much to play through them all.
If anyone's watching.
Maybe at one point we have enough to do like a roulette. People can choose what we play. And I end up playing an hour of Bilateral Vampire Survivors. That's me with like the Hoyo games, and I guess Infinity Nikki isn't Hoyo, but it's all kind of the same concept, the same monetization concept. Although I haven't played any Genshin Impact story in ages. It's kind of sad that I lost interest in it. I used to be so invested in the story. I have a little Aether figure and I have Shao too. They're next to each other so they can kiss when I'm not watching. The latest Vampire Survivor update inspired me to pick up one of the Saga games for cheap. Oh, wait, Saga? Banner Saga? I played the first Banner Saga, I got really into it, and then I think I was waiting for the second one to go on sale. And now I already forgot what the story was. I do play Fallout 76 every day. Is that also like a thing where you have daily objectives? Did I play 76? Oh, the Square Enix Saga games. Okay, then I don't. Who built a bridge parallel to the water instead of across it? Who did that? I'm gonna call you out. Cinny. You did a bad job and you should feel bad. Okay, we have to go over there. 76 has daily and weekly tasks for their free seasons to unlock stuff. Oh yeah. I'm also doing Marvel Rivals shit. Okay. Genshin Maintenance Day is coming up soon. Oh yeah, at least you get like free primos for that. I always find that very weird. They're so apologetic about everything. Like a Western dev would never. But like, oh, the servers were down for maintenance. Here, my deepest apologies, even though that was announced and planned in advance.
Good morning, Sam.
I meant June 4th. That's June. I've been out of Genshin for quite a bit. They also have been offering me like any husbandos to like keep my attention. The biggest insult is the quote-unquote chubby character they put into the game. That, dude, I wish I was that chubby. As in, not chubby at all. She's just a normal person. Okay, where is it? Is it here? Yeah. The latest 76 season is ghoul themed because they added the ability to become a ghoul character. Ooh. On the anniversary of Tiananmen Square, it's gonna mean that they plan maintenance on that day. Oh, because too many people would. Yeah. Did the mules make their territory wide?
Beginning scan. Scanning
Can't catch me though.
Verifying ID.
Yeah, people will put that in chat and like blame Chinese players and shit. It's not really cool, I guess.
Delivering cargo.
Ah, we meet again. I think you might be something of a prodigy, Sam. Up there with the best of the best. If not the best.
There are several of the companion characters that you can have hanging around your base camp in 76 that I fancy. Wait, 76 is the one that's like a 2D side thing though, right? It was a proper game? Okay, we have 3 stars now, that's something. Oh no! Almost 4! Ooh. Not of people blaming Chinese players, just that it makes it easier than them censoring us. No, I mean that Western people will probably mention the event.
I was right to call on you.
And you know, Chinese censorship is not really about that. I guess it's easier than getting in trouble.
New order available.
Oh, that's Fallout Shelter.
Delivery
Okay.
terminal for further information.
Now I'm wondering, did I have 76? There was one that I think I got some DLC that I started to play and then I didn't enjoy it at all. But it might have been on consoles. I don't know. Oh, it's the online MMO type game. Then that would explain why I may not have played it. Okay, we have more recovery that we could do. Which will mean we definitely need a gun. We do have one. Okay, floating carrier, assault rifle, ladder, climbing anchor, boots, nades, blood bags. Anything else we need? Need a new PCC.
Order assigned. Weapons restrictions lifted.
I don't usually play MMOs either, but you can basically play 99% of 76 as a single player game. You occasionally meet up with a bunch of other people for battles against NPCs. Okay, that's good. I did see today that... what's it called again? The Outer Wilds? The Obsidian... sci-fi RPG is getting a sequel. So I put that on my wishlist because I did enjoy that a lot. Oh. Oh, they announced that a while ago. Yeah. I'm not always up to date. It's not on r/popular. I won't hear about it. Just a little sad. Although I even try to not go too much on popular and just look at my home feed, which is cat pictures and more cat pictures. And then a lot of more like cat pictures. Because news is getting too depressing. Like, it's just new shit every day. And it doesn't stop. It's a pity you can't have more than one companion in your camp at a time. Oh, really? That's a shame. There's 3 different ones that I like. Yeah, you should have like a whole harem of people. Like, if I can't have a harem in my video game, am I really playing? Okay, how do I jump again? Oh, I can just use this bridge. Dude, I'm just getting flashbacks to getting stuck down in the canyon with my truck last time. God, it was so bad. I tried getting it out, but I could not cheese it. I'm not sure anyone was here for that. If so, good. So I guess you can look it up in the bot. What if I just cut that out of the bot? Let's see if we need... Is that already it? We got the old media. 3 of 3. Old game call. Yeah, looking good. Yeah, I'm gonna just take the bridge before I start jumping any of these places. We got a female astronaut you can romance, a sassy female astronomy, so it's like Catherine Hepburn, and a sexy assaultron robot with a secret quest to unlock sex with her. No way. No way. Wait, we do still have to get something? Oh man, how we ran into all these idiots. Okay, but are the robots not very human-like? I mean, not that that's ever gonna stop anyone. You fuck that robot if you want to. Oh, she puts the ass in a Assaultron. I hope so too, Reese. I hope so too. I feel like I did have sex with some robot in Fallout before. But it was just like a fade to black and some text, you know? Oh, and you chose the astronomer. Sad. What about the robot? You love the astronomer's dialogue. Scava called me Toots the other day. What's that even supposed to mean? I didn't know how to respond. Same, I too would be very confused. What does Toots mean? Is it like a honey sort of thing? Ooh, there's a memory chip. Although I guess they look like USB sticks. Okay, nobody can come out to the... I said nobody come out with the machine gun. Oh, we're almost out. We're out. I don't suppose they have a non-lethal assault rifle. Yeah, I'm just gonna hide over here. Ooh, can I get your car? Give me your car. It's mine now, bitch! Ooh, look at that tiny car battery. They do not have the technology. Wait, is that? Okay, for a second I panicked and I didn't know which button to press. John. I was like, press both of them.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
What are you guys' plans for the week? Any good stuff coming up?
Delivering cargo.
Hello? Hello? Oh. Oh, you certainly aim to impress, don't you? If there was such a thing as a porter honor roll, your name would surely...
Yeah, it's the same. I think I need to do more cooking. Especially more healthy cooking. Let's go!
As an expression of my undying gratitude, I would like to present you with a gift. I trust it will meet with your approval.
As long as it's not resins. Yay! We got this side done.
You'll forgive me
We
if I
are
avoid
donezo.
calling you again.
These guys are never getting a package again.
Good work. New order of...
See, we got some ceramics. I know, I love the confetti too. It's such a like a pleasing animation. It's so nice. Not many plans for the week, but there's another UK bank holiday on May the 5th, so it'll be a 3-day weekend. Oh hell yeah. Oh, I gotta check. I think we have May the 1st is a holiday, unless that's like a... Ooh, that's a Thursday. I wonder... Well, I guess I'll have to check if everyone else took the Friday off. Would it be too cheeky of me to go back, work 3 days, and immediately take another holiday? But then it would be... Yeah, would be a 3-day... No, it would be for me then a 3-day work week. We got anything else coming up? What's this? I don't think we celebrate that. My Google Calendar has shit in there that I don't know what it is. But heck yeah, holidays. They kind of keep you going over the year. Though we have a lot early in the year, and then there's nothing until November. I think November 1st. Also get May 26th, and that's it until the end of August. Yeah, wouldn't it be nicer if they were spread out more evenly over the year? I know that's not how it works, but one could hope. I think the only state that has more public holidays is Bavaria. They have a couple of more for some reason. But I am not moving there. No, sir. No, sir. What does the little crown mean? There's a little crown. I don't know. I guess we could check though when we go past there. See if they have materials for us. And then we can start, I guess, going on foot a couple of times. Do Mountaineer, Spiritualist, First Prepper. Ooh, we haven't met them. Orders available is just one. That's probably similar to the Collector. And then Roboticist, and eventually Outman's Lab. I guess once we do have these guys, we are kind of forced to to do the story. I guess there's not much else side stuff to do. Oh shit! I didn't see that. Well, you know, I could have probably jumped that if I'd been fast enough. I can just wiggle a bit. I can just wiggle a bit. Hey, we could take this Hulk truck that's in the background there. And probably transfer it. But if I get out, am I gonna die? One way to find out. Ah! Oh, that had to hurt, Sam. Oh, that had to hurt.
That's okay. It's alright. Footpath.
Well, I guess could be worse. We're close to the distribution center. Ooh, something for the doctor.
There we go.
Ooh, we could take this tube. When did that appear? Are they the same? Oh, I think this is less batteries. But it's green.
Come on, let's roll.
Yeah, that's okay. I was trying to think of something witty to say about Bavaria. All I know about is the Monty Python sketch set in a Bavarian restaurant. I'm not sure I know that one. I once started to actually look through all of the seasons.
Okay.
Some shit is still so freaking hilarious, man. That sketch that keeps getting posted when there's like a disaster involving ships. It's so funny. It's always like, well, the front came off. That's why it sank. Well, it's not supposed to. I can't get it. You guys have to watch it. Good. Okay, we have everything in there now? Yeah, excellent. Wait, that sounds familiar. Yeah, I bet. It gets posted every time. It's so funny. Presenting you with the ceremonial menus in Bavaria. Yes, in Bavaria, where the sheep seldom wear spectacle. Can I pull that up? I could probably pull that up, the ship sketch. We could watch the other one too. Will I get a copyright strike for that? I can never tell which would or wouldn't.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
front fell off. It's so funny. Hang on. We'll have to show you the right audio. Window capture. That's the right one. The front fell off.
Senator Collins, thanks for coming in.
It's a great pleasure, thank you.
This ship that was involved...
Wait, can you... No, we'll have to transition so you can actually see it. It's about to watch it by myself.
Senator Collins, thanks for coming in.
It's a great pleasure, thank you.
This ship that was involved in the incident off Western Australia this week...
Yeah, the one the front fell off?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not very typical. I'd like to make that point.
Well, how is it untypical?
Well, there are a lot of these ships going around the world all the time, and very seldom does anything like this happen. I just don't want people thinking that tankers aren't safe.
Was this tanker safe?
Well, I was thinking more about the other ones.
The ones that are safe?
Yeah, the ones the front doesn't fall off.
Well, if this wasn't safe, why did it have 80,000 tonnes of oil on it?
Well, I'm not saying it wasn't safe. It's just perhaps not quite as safe as some of the other ones.
Why?
Well, some of them are built so the front doesn't fall off at all.
Well, wasn't this built so the front wouldn't fall off?
Well, obviously not.
How do you know?
Because the front fell off and 20,000 tonnes of crude oil spilled into the sea caught fire. It's a bit of a giveaway. I just like to make the point that that is not normal.
Well, what sort of standards are these oil tankers built to?
Oh, very rigorous maritime engineering standards.
What sort of thing?
Well, the front's not supposed to fall off for a start.
And what other things?
Well, there are regulations governing the materials that they can be made of.
What materials?
Well, cardboard's out.
And?
No cardboard derivatives.
Like paper?
No paper. No string, no sellotape.
Rubber?
No, rubber's out. They've got to have a steering wheel. There's a minimum crew requirement.
What's the minimum crew?
Oh, one, I suppose.
So the allegations that they're just designed to carry as much oil as possible, to hell with the
ludicrous.
consequences, I mean, that's ludicrous.
Absolutely ludicrous. These are very, very strong vessels.
So what happened in this case?
Well, the front fell off in this case, by all means, but it's very unusual.
But Senator Collins, why did the front book fall off?
Well, a wave hit it.
A wave hit it?
A wave hit the ship.
Is that unusual?
Oh, yeah. At sea, chance in a million.
So what do you do to protect the environment in cases like
The
this?
ship was towed outside the environment.
Into another environment?
No, it's been towed beyond the environment. It's
Yes,
not
but
in the
into
environment.
No, but from one environment to another environment.
No, it's beyond the environment. It's not in an environment. It
Well,
has
it
been
must be
towed
somewhere.
beyond the environment.
Well, what's out there?
Nothing's out there.
Well, there must be something out
There
there.
is nothing out there. All there is sea and birds and fish.
And?
And 20,000 tonnes of crude oil.
And what else?
And a fire.
And anything else?
And the part of the ship that the front fell off. There's nothing else out there.
Senator Collins, thanks for
It's a
joining
complete void.
Yeah, we're out of
The
time.
environment's perfectly safe. We're out of
It's
time.
so stupid.
But didn't you come in a Commonwealth car?
Yes, I did. But
What happened?
well, the front fell off.
No, God, it's so dumb. I just realized I need to do this actually, so I can still in chat. See if we can find the Bavarian restaurant, was it? Immediately autocorrect. Ooh, 5 minutes? Do we want to watch 5 minutes? Reminds me of the fake moon landing sketch. Is that also Monty Python? Ooh, I almost ran over some guys. We could also watch that. While oh, Mitchell Webb is also good though. It's also when I do Control C, it resets me. I could just do some driving while we do this. Oh wow, look at the quality on that one.
I think we landed on the moon. That'd show the Soviets.
What would it show them?
Well, they'd think we'd landed on the moon and they'd be all afraid. Do this right and the Cold War could be over by 1971.
Why don't we just release the footage of the Mars landings?
No, it's vitally important that we keep the successful mission to Mars a secret. But I've got a hunch that if we pretend to have landed on the moon, that will be in some way intimidating.
Will people believe us?
Oh, I'm sure they will, to the extent that we won't even need to bother to pay much attention to detail with regard to flags and shadows and so on. You're the top spy in the Secret Service when it comes to misleading footage. What do you suggest?
Well, to start with, of course, we'll need to build a massive rocket.
Why? We're not actually going to the moon. Sorry, I thought that was the point. Have I got this wrong?
We'll need a massive rocket because the first question people will ask when we show them the footage of the moon will be, how did you get there? So we'll have to be able to say, we went in that massive rocket you saw.
So we're not actually going to make any kind of saving in terms of the cost of a massive rocket?
No, but we will be making a saving on the cost of actually going to the moon.
True. And what costs are involved in actually going to the moon?
Well, the main one, to be honest, is the massive rocket.
Any others?
Well, other than that, it's mainly catering.
So we'll make a saving on that?
Well, no. In fact, it'll probably be more expensive to cater for an entire film crew for the duration of a shoot than it would be to feed 3 astronauts.
So, I'm just wondering, we'll still have to build the massive rocket capable of going to the moon?
We will have to do that, yes.
So I was just thinking, if we've built the moon rocket, might it not be cheaper to just pop to the moon and fake the footage there?
Fake the footage of the fake moon landing on the moon? What if people found out?
That's a risk we're just going to have to take.
Amazing. The Nazi sketch is one of the best ones, I think. Mitchell Webb. Where the GIF like the caption comes from, are we the baddies? That's okay. Wait, get this bag. This bag. Why not build a fake moon? Gosh, you're brilliant, Big Boss. Welcome back. We are not just watching random stuff, we're also playing Death Stranding. What's up? It's getting... Hang on, I have to turn on the light. Trying to take on a big order, but I think the truck is too small, even though it's very fancy looking. Can we make a new truck? There's the one about the guy who becomes the new Führer. How do I do that? Okay, long range. Level 3. Insufficient materials. Well. Because... what we need? Also ceramics. Special... Oh, we just need a little bit more metal. He's all enthusiastic, then it's like, oh, you just needed someone to surrender to the Allies. Oh boy. You know, we should be making fun of Nazis again. Wait, did I forget to customize the truck again? Oh no, the worst has happened. The worst has happened again. Damn it. Was I carrying all that? No, okay, we got all our grenades. Calls his wife and is all, well, they were never going to give the job when everything was going well, were they? How do they go about it? Oh yeah, you wanna be the new dictator? for us? And he's like, yeah, sure. What happened to the old? Oh, you know.
Your work is greatly appreciated.
Kitty cat? Where's Kitty cat? I heard her. A second. See, I already get sleepy early. I wanted to get some chocolate. Treat myself on this here last day before I shall march off to death tomorrow. Oh, new magazine, how interesting. Here's General Eisenhower's phone number. Here's how to say we surrender in English. Good point. You know, a lot of Germans are terrible at English. More so, I would bet, back in the day. And I always wonder why, you know, I thought the younger generations would be getting better with English, but we had this apprentice for a while, and she was apparently awful at it. I was trying to give her suggestions, you know. You gotta practice, you gotta listen. You have trouble understanding what shows in English. Oh, we had Christmas Daddy before, I think. God, it's that old German Coast Guard skit where he's like, what are you thinking?
What could it be? What could it be?
At the end, he's about to make the phone call and goes, could I get a quick Dale Durnance? Just so I can say I've had one. Oh, that's his name. No.
Oh, what about you, little one?
Yay, I want a present, Daddy.
Would you like me to open it?
Oh, what's he gonna give? What's he gonna give us?
Oh, what do
Did
we
we see
have
this
here?
before?
What do we have?
Oh yeah, the Ludens guy, yeah.
A spaceman.
What if he got the
Gotta give my
BB
buddy
pod a little hat too?
Won't be needing this anymore. I'm done fighting. You're all that matters to me now, so I'm gonna stay right here with you.
He is dead though, right? Because otherwise we wouldn't be able to meet him on that World War I beach,
Merry Christmas.
right?
Merry Christmas.
Calm down, me, I do not calm down. Not when we get some maps. How you doing though? Know him with the advanced? Well, he is talking to the baby in those flashbacks, so probably not what he means to say. Okay, right, I didn't take that order. I guess it could also be because I have too much shit in my car. It's 624 kilos. Which is definitely in the red. Oh, let's recycle some metal. We do have a lot. Okay, fine, fine. How much more? We need to recycle.
Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for your contribution.
Okay, this is gonna get thrilling any second now. I'll just drive over there so we can get this over with. Oh god, we might have to just get rid of everything. Get rid of it all! Okay, we did it. I'll leave it on the floor. Someone will take care of it.
Okay.
Right? Wait. Oh, that isn't everything, is it? No! Can I abort the mission? How is all of that gonna fit? See, what gets me, what's annoying, is that from this menu, I can't just recycle it. Now I'll have to pick it up again, then I have to go to the terminal, then I have to recycle it from there. Why is that not a thing? Oh my god, how much more? Hi, former Sky. You wish your bag was like Sam's? Oh yeah, he is a monster. Okay, delivery. What else can we get rid of? Materials. That's fine. Okay, now we got everything. I think we have everything. Now we're just gonna have to recycle all of that. How is your Sunday? I should say good morning. Currently trying not to think about the dread, or not letting the dread overtake me, you know. Positive thoughts. Positive thoughts. We took on too much. Can you turn, Sam? Can we turn? Just gotta get over there, okay? Okay. No issues? Well, that's good. I do have a positive thing to look forward to, right? With a little bit of luck, I can finally get my volume 2 of that book that I'm reading with the fish and the guy, and they're gonna kiss. And then they're gonna make babies. So I'm very much looking forward to that. They do make, I think it's all 7 Seas Entertainment, the publisher. And the last volume also always has like a special edition. It has a bookmark, and it has postcards and stickers and artwork, and it's very beautiful. I don't know where to put it all, but they're very pretty.
Thank you for your contribution.
Okay, we did it. Now we can drive. We can drive. Should we try to do this some story, or maybe we'll let this be a full nonsense stream. And then next Sunday we go right into the story. Because it can take quite a long time. Flashbacks to the mission where we had to shoot so much. And I was not great at it.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
And then I'm not sure if it was this capture card or the one I used before that gave me extra lag, made it extra hard to aim at anything. Good times. The Elgato I have now, though, yeah, it was worth the money. Still have to try out with that one if we can do N64. I think my plan was to play Snowboard Kids. Guess it doesn't quite fit with the horror theme, but you know me, I do what I want. And it would be pretty fun. Were there any horror games for the Nintendo 64? Was that allowed?
Safe travels.
I think I heard of a infamously hard to control Superman game for the N64. I bet that probably goes for hundreds, if not thousands of euros. Let me know when you play that. I have a friend I'll bring with me. We love Snowboard Kids. It's so good. Oh yeah, that was the one. I think we chatted about it. And then I saw there's a Snowboard Kids 2 that I never had. But that too is just so expensive on eBay. So I immediately discarded that idea. We get tired of Snowboard Kids, we can play... I have Pokemon Snap. I think I have a James Bond game. I think I may have GoldenEye. I'll have to check my pile. I should probably put those in a box where they are less exposed to the elements. But yeah, we also played a lot of Snowboard Kids. My brother and I against each other. He is an awful, awful loser though. And I would kick his ass at times. When we played Street Fighter at our uncle's house, and I would win, he would punch me in the shoulder. Sibling. Because he didn't know how to counter Chun-Li's. She can do like this infinite kick. And then he would punch me and tell me I'm not allowed to do that anymore. Oh, yes, it did hurt. He's older than me. And then at my friend's house, we would play Mortal Kombat on Super Nintendo. And now I'm like wondering, did nobody ever check up on us? I guess they didn't. They're just like little baby kids. Doing the thing where I think there are the end moves, one where like skin gets ripped off, and one where you like rip out the spine. Very appropriate for little kids. Very. Oh yeah, we still haven't touched those balloons. I think about it every time we drive by. Oh yeah, Big Boss, shout out to you for clipping the confusion. It was a perfect clip too. Of the reverse gaslight inside the room. That was great. We had fun, guys. We had fun. At the same time, I think I would have got stuck there if I had played it completely by myself. That going down there was actually the right thing to do.
I wonder if anyone's watching.
I'm watching you, Sam, always. Okay, so I still have to look up if there are any special ending conditions. For Silent Hill 2, I think I found a spoiler-free ending guide, which was pretty cool.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo decontaminating suit pod all places.
So maybe I can just avoid like the worst
Border bridges.
where Heather dies or the world gets plunged into eternal darkness. You know? And for next stream, I am going to get the tentacle asset on Etsy that I found.
Everything all right?
Fingers crossed. I will not forget.
God damn.
There are a few games that America didn't get or are exclusive to Europe. I would find those games and play on the N64. Ooh, really? I would have thought America would have gotten more games than Europe. Yes, we did it.
Oh, and whenever it's convenient, you
I do have this thing that I feel like not a lot of people know. Rampage World Tour. You're essentially playing like a Godzilla-style monster, and your objective is just to destroy as many things as possible before the military arrive and start shooting you.
believe we've got a guy like you on our side. Thanks again for everything.
Good work. New order available. Please access.
And I think we have Cruise in USA and Cruise in somewhere else. Which I would say actually like quite a bit, even if like racing games aren't totally my thing. I always loved the original Rampage in arcades. See, this wasn't really a thing in Germany to have arcades, not that I know of. I think I might have looked up one in Berlin once. I would always, when I was in the UK, I would check if there were any arcades. That's why I played like Time Crisis for the first time, or that zombie game. What is that zombie game called again? I want to say House of Horrors, but that's not it. We got very far in one once. We almost got, I think, House of the Dead. Yes, thank you. House of the Dead, exactly. I think we got to the boss. I'm not sure which one it was. I want to say 3, maybe? And then we ran out of coins. Like, we didn't have enough time on the countdown to, like, change a bill to get more coins to it. I have no idea how much money we spent on that. Worth it, though. IMO. I still, yeah, okay, photographer and doctor. Still have that. They recently remade that game on PC, House of the Dead. You have the original typing of the Dead 20 years ago. Oh, I saw that. I think Brutal Moose streamed it, typing of the Dead. I was like, in a weird way, that looks like a lot of fun. I know it's just typing. You have to type really fast. But I kind of want to play it. Ooh, there's typing of the Dead Overkill on Steam. Well, guess who's gonna put that on their wish list? Why is there a heart now on the photographer? Is she just like propositioning me now? Which is the typing version of House of the Dead Overkill from the Wii. I was just gonna ask how you're gonna type on the Wii. But I guess it was different on there. I played Resident Evil 4 on the Wii. It was surprisingly not bad. I think I just got stuck in one place. Ooh, look at all these ceramics. What the fuck? It's this bit. There are these big guys. They have these long Wolverine claws. And at one point, there's a cage that drops onto you with one of those guys. And it was kind of hard to turn around in the Wii version. I did not have a problem with any other version to be dropped in there. And I kind of just died there over and over again. So then I didn't play Resident Evil 4 for a long time. The pointer aiming controls on RE4 Wii were very good. I know. Sorry, didn't mean to do that. Yeah. You know that, but yeah, if you've played RE4, you know the bit. It's not that horrible, actually. I think it was the movement on the Wii that was a bit awkward in that moment. Also, I think that must have been one of the first Resident Evils I played in like horror games. I got very nervous. I got scared. So I was like, oh god, oh god, oh god. I must escape. But how? They did an odd version of Dead Rising on the Wii with the engine they used for RE4. Really, can the Wii handle that many zombies? I guess it has to somehow. I remember one game we did that we also wanted to release on the Switch, and it looked so much worse on the Switch. We had to make different screenshots because the quality was so different. We couldn't just use the PC or PlayStation screenshots. I don't know how much that sold. Ooh, we need to actually... No, it absolutely cannot, which is why they made the weird hybrid version. Yeah. It does make up for, like, lack in performance, I guess. I felt like Wii was very innovative. We had tons of fun just with the Wii Sports, Wii Bowling. Play some golf on the Wii. That was good shit. I don't have the Wii anymore. I think my brother lent it to a cousin and I don't know if he broke it or he just kept it. I do have a Wii U here. Loved the Wii, had a ton of games for it. The Wii was great, yeah.
Delivering cargo.
Classic cousin. I want to say he's like a great cousin. I don't know.
Great to see you again.
Sometimes I'm confused about family relations, but I'm 35 and it's awkward to ask now. Dude, how exactly are we related? Can you explain that to me real quick? Oh, this lady, she just wants us to keep coming. Look, we're still not... We're like clawing at the last star.
You'll come back.
Yeah, of course I'll come back. You
Good work. New order available.
Yeah. Do you have another recovery thing? No, we can get something to mount on. That cousin was also the one, it wasn't a, I think on a birthday
Order assigned.
of my brother's, why he came by. And he was like, I want to get some weed. And I'm like, we live in a village where there's like 5 people here, where are you gonna get some weed? And he's like, oh yeah, I'll just walk around a bit. And I'm like, I could probably go with him, right? He's not gonna find his way back to us if he just goes out by himself. And then there was a guy walking his dog. And he was just like, hey dude, do you have some weed? And he's like, yeah, here you go. And my world view was shattered. I'm like, what do you mean, this guy? First of all, what are the odds that A, we meet someone, B, that guy smokes, and C, he's just willing to give you something? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then he didn't want to walk all the way back. And there was like a taxi driver and he's like, well, we don't really have any money. Can you like take us a bit? And he took us a bit. Not all the way home, but like, where's my 100? He, honestly, And then we were just back home again. I'm like, what the fuck just happened? How is that a thing that could just... Oh, should we not? Yeah, it's a bit tight. The My Sims games were probably my favorites on the Wii. So glad they re-released some of the Switch Sims. They had more of a chibi look to them, didn't they? Oh, photographer. You know what? I can't deal with this bitch. She's just gonna give me resins again. There were some console Sims games though that I guess had more of like a story mode to it. I played some of those. They were really fun actually. Okay. Looks like we're gonna get some action. Right. We wanted to try out the shower grenade, hematic grenade. Do we have EX grenade number 0? Yeah, they had a lot of character and recurring cast from game to game in different settings. Yeah, I'd kind of like to play one of those. Is that one right there? Can we... Did you guys see that? Did that do anything? I think that just made it mad. Why is it not showing the BTs though? Could we try the... How do we... How do we use the cuffs? We can like cut the umbilical cords, can't we? But I don't know how. Okay, there's one over there. And there's something in front of us, but I can't see it. I am Confucian. Oh, do we not have an anti-BT handgun? Uh-oh. Well, as long as we have blood, we can deal with those. Okay, if those guys stay over there, we can go. Okay. Ooh. That was close. Okay, how about this way? Just need to get across the damn river. Okay, this one over there. Okay, we kind of go straight ahead. We should be sort of good. Unless we get stuck. Or fall on the side. Or they get really fast. Then... probably... Ooh, custom Cairo climbing. Hi Reese, welcome back. I annihilated some BTs, and we're gonna see if that's enough to get through unscathed. Which it might be, it might not be. You know how these things usually go. I just keep praying that we can get through here. Come on. Come on, little truck. My little truck. You can do it. Okay, nice. Charge real quick. And we're off. It does seem to be always the same areas that have BTs in them. I mean, I have that realization very late. I suppose I need to remember that particular area. Because a certain photographer still wants us so bad. There's so many packages for her very close to her house. I'm telling you, she's putting them there herself. And she's like, "Oh, Sam, did you find my lost package? How kind of you." Do any of you guys, by the way, play Marvel Rivals? Did we talk about Emma Frost yet? I guess even if you don't play, her character design made some ripples. Dude, that lady got an ass on her. But I was actually talking about, they finally came out with a good-looking Loki skin. I'm so happy. I still have to save up to get it, but finally, my boy gets what he deserves. No, I just jack off to the characters. Understandable, you know? Everyone's just fucking gorgeous. I didn't even know Luna Snow existed, but she's also having a very beautiful skin in the season pass right now. Yes, that was on purpose. We have to go to the doctor. Ooh, doctor's up. Also gorgeous skin for Black Widow that I just unlocked. in the battle pass, but I can't play Widow. I'm awful at it, and
Let's roll.
especially if you're trying to play them and you're not immediately perfect at the snipers, like Widow and Hawkeye, I guess, in this game. People will get upset at you and blame you in chat. And I'm like, I know I'm bad, but I just want to play snipers because they're cool. Like, I want a sniping game
Beginning scan.
where you use bow and arrow.
Verifying ID.
Kinda.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until
I
departure.
guess Emma Frost is hot in Marvel Rivals, but all the art of her just depicts her in a dummy way. I mean, isn't she kinda? I read about a little bit of her in some of the X-Men comics I have. She sometimes just straight up walks around in lingerie and like a long cloak. And she's like, yes, this is my outside outfit.
A delivery? Oh, good.
Although I haven't seen her drawn in such a thick way.
Perfect condition.
But I do kind of... I like that they didn't make her a strategist or something, but just straight up a tank. She's chill like that. Papa. Oh, I made them damaged because I ran off the road. One more store. Let's go.
Oh, by the way, I came across something I thought you might find.
Oh, you meant to do the emo? What mistake? I need to remember my what's it called? Prefix for the emotes. The emote menu on Twitch is kind of annoying.
I do so enjoy your visit. Even though
Good work. New order available.
Yeah, the teams aren't dumb. Absolutely. They know what they're doing. Absolutely. Now they just need to fix Loki's chin. Then he's perfect.
Order assigned.
Did anyone watch the Loki show? Because I do have Disney Plus. I know it's not what I want from a Loki show, but I still do like him as a character. Also, Tom Hiddleston is kind of cute. I was thinking about watching it.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Kind of says a lot that I don't even know what Loki looks like in Marvel Rival. Well, he's not as obviously goon material as some other characters might be. I'm just a loyal Loki goon, I suppose. I do like him. He has like a tiny waist. And if you put him next to Thor, Thor is like at least twice as wide as him. And I definitely need to draw them. But I'm not great at like manly men. I guess I could try and imitate the Marvel Rival style a bit.
Verifying ID. Keeping clear. Weapons decontaminate. Pleasant journey. All clear. Welcome. Safe travels. Porter Bridges.
But they started giving everyone like a Japanese or Chinese themed skin, which tempts me so much, dude. Thor got that showed physique. Oh my god, what did I just read? I guess he does though. just kind of looks hot. Magneto too. They got that gilf kind of vibe. You know, Grandpa. I'd like to.
Sam, welcome back. Tough journey as always. Wow. I mean,
Oh, we getting it here too? Dude, we got so much done this stream.
I've got something for you if it won't be a burden.
I'm also not a Doctor Strange fan, really, but he looks very good in Marvel Rivals. And he's got that Chinese dragon sorcerer skin that I'm kind of eyeing a bit.
Thanks, Sam. You're an inspiration.
And Loki got a Japanese mythology inspired one,
Good work.
which is the one I'm saving up for.
Please
Ever since I had a pint at a pub and they gave me this short, thick glass, which my mate called a chode pint. I just use that term for everything. I love it. A chode pint. Hamamura's water. Okay, I don't care. Okay, we still have roboticist. Roboticist. Okay. I can't stand Benedict Cumberbatch. I don't necessarily think he's a bad person. I just get irritated watching him. I don't think he's a good fit for Doctor Strange. I've just not... It is part why I mean, I kind of lost interest a bit in the MCU stuff and stuff, but like... He didn't really make me go, oh, I need to watch Doctor Strange now, because Benedict Cumberbatch is in. Okay, let's see if we can get this. We're actually close. I guess I did get a little... I was very much loving Sherlock when it came out first. But then it went to shit, and I know that's not Benedict Cumberbatch's fault, but the writers just, I don't know what they were drinking when they went with those last seasons. And it's just like... It's just sort of disheartening when you like something so much and it turns to shit. Everybody who watched the last season of Game of Thrones knows what I mean. It didn't help that the writers decided to actually make fun of the shipper part of the fandom in the TV show itself, like... And it was not in a cute nudge kind of way, but literally just, y'all are cringe and annoying. I'm just like, yeah, but they are watching your show and promoting it for free. But be less of a bitch about it. I hope someday they just randomly are like, fuck it, we're getting Danny DeVito to play Batman or some shit like that. I will watch that. I will watch that. It doesn't have the superhero appearance to them. Yeah, they need to do something to shake up the superhero genre if they ever want to get more of an audience. I don't know, I think they're still super popular actually, aren't they? Especially now that George R. Martin has pretty much said he's gonna die before he finishes Summer Ice and Fire. Probably. I'm glad he can admit that. Oh shit, when did it turn 9:30? It's when I go get off on a Sunday. When I have to work. Man, you were chatting so nice. Let's just see if I can build more road, I guess. And then I'll have to go. Sounds almost like I'm never gonna see you guys again. Marching to my death tomorrow. Going on an expedition to bring down capitalism. I might not make it, guys.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll live, I'll live. I'll complain on Blue Sky tomorrow. I always do. And then I'll drive home as fast as I can. I'm just gonna leave early, I don't care what they say. I'm like, dude, I have to get this package. I have to know what happens in the fish book. In the fish boys love. Oh, this is very expensive, but I bet that means it's gonna be like the last stretch over here. But I'm just gonna go in tomorrow and Tuesday. So then I'm gonna just be chilling the rest of the week. Home office is always chill. I do some cleaning. I really need to do some cleaning. It reminds me of the time I got annoyed with coworkers. Oh, spill the tea, my friend. Can't wait to get irritated by that one particular coworker I don't like.
Still got it.
Not personally, just professionally. We had it so that you could arrive anytime between 8 and 10 a.m. So as long as you did your hours. Yeah, we have something like that. Often fill at the 10 a.m. I'm more like an early starter because then I don't get sleep anyway. So I tend to start early so I can leave really early. Like on the dot, 4 p.m. or 3:45, I'm out of there.
Gotta stretch my legs.
I do think I still have a little bit of overtime put together. 3,000. I don't even have that much. Can I go like this? We'll keep a couple. Alright, can I get to the... Oh, is it? Okay, whatever. One day, all of the key holders for their businesses had either left or were about to leave. So essentially, they had to close early. It was like 3 p.m. But for everyone who got there early-ish, they'd done almost their whole day. But you start getting to go because, yeah, they're locking the building up. What are you gonna do? Can't stay there. One of the managers is like, "You're heading home already?" Yeah, I can't stay here. Yeah. Exceptions happen. Things happen. This is sort of what I get annoyed with too. Oh, all that shit is in here. You know, people acting like, what is it their business who's leaving when? Mind your own damn business. Just annoys me because it's not my fault that they want to head home early. I know. So the time you get in at 10, then work until 6:30. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, isn't it? It's already flexible, and that was like a exception. So you may as well, you know, even out the hours on some other days. And be like, hey, you know, I couldn't stay there because they closed up the freaking building. What are you gonna do? Okay, I actually need to leave. It's like kind of the way. I can just save here, I think, right? I think so. Okay, okay. It's time to annoy my cat. Time to wind down. Get a little bit of sleep. I will keep you up to date. In the Discord or my Blue Sky, again, anyone who wants to join the Discord, let me know, I'll send you an invite. Yeah, otherwise, Blue Sky, I chat a lot on Blue Sky randomly. I have to put my alarm on 6 a.m., 6:20 a.m. Kill me now. Ooh, a stern talking to from a line manager. Ooh, I hate that. Oh, spent 2 hours playing a game of Magic the Gathering. It happens, you know. Thank you for the very kind headpad. Yeah, I'll keep you up to date if I know ahead of time when I'll stream. Otherwise, it'll just be a surprise. Probably Lies of P. Then we'll do more Silent Hill 3. And then we'll finally do some Death Stranding story. I think it's time. I think it's time we do a little bit of story. So maybe until June we can actually finish it. And then Death Stranding Sunday turns into Death Stranding 2 Sunday. We can just keep going and doing that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out in the nice headpants. The nice company. I hope you guys have a wonderful start in your week, be it work or whatever else. And that you don't get annoyed by annoying coworkers. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.